So close to me. It's annoying. It's annoying. Hello. Oh my god, I'm a mess. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. I know nobody's watching, but bear with me because it's gonna be recorded. I'm not ready. I had to go back and forth from my bedroom to here to stream on Instagram. It's nuts. Live. I stream to TikTok too. More mirror video. Mirroring off. So oh my god. Okay. It'll finally record it right. Nice. Sorry, whoever's watching me right now. I'm still kind of setting up. I have TikTok going on my phone, and I'm plugging in my phone right now and setting that up for them to also see it. And of course, I don't have my apron on. I was troubleshooting a lot of stuff a minute ago. I like to annoy my dog sometimes. She's always near me. She wants my attention, and I give it to her, and sometimes it's not how she wants it, but she likes it. You like it, don't you? So I have a painting I'm doing, obviously, of Billie Eilish. And it's getting close to being finished, but it's not there yet. And I have to pull up my reference photo, so bear with me. I pull that up. Here it is. I think I'm going to swap them over, though. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to turn on my chat so I can see y'all. Maybe turn on, chill music. And here we go, I guess. My roommate isn't here right now, so I can talk. I hope y'all can hear me, though. Yesterday, somebody said they couldn't hear me. I guess it looks like everything's on, so I think y'all are good to hear me. Let's see. Hey, Cheese Mac. What's up? So it looks like I got somebody on Twitch and 2 on YouTube, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the chat overlay. Hey. Can you hear me? Cheese Mac. I am grabbing some gloves. Those are dirty. Looks like I'm gonna need some new gloves soon. Whoa, I got a lot of people watching me all of a sudden. That was really fast. Hello, everybody. Hey, Sankalp from India. Whoa, somebody just texted me. That's nuts, dude. Wow. I don't think I've had this many people that quickly before. Holy crap. Hey, everybody on TikTok. Jellyfish Boy. What's happening? Thank you. I appreciate it. So, I wish you guys could see the painting a little bit better on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and everywhere but TikTok. But I'm doing the best I can right now with what I got. Hey, Kayla. Another artist. Awesome. Everyone comes fast. That's what she said. Let's see. Hey, Ghetto's wife and the Batman and Sarah. Anybody else who's joining in who wants to say hello? Hello. Southern Mama. Some of this paint's already dried from earlier. I went live for about an hour earlier. Thank you, Bonesy. So I'm going to try to get as far as I can today on this. Some of it's already kind of drying, so I don't know how much I'll be able to do, because if it's only half dry, I can't really do a whole lot. I got to kind of wait for it to dry completely so I can put more layers on top of certain areas, unless I've laid on thick with the paint. So I'm going to try to go over, like, I'm not done with her eyes yet. Her mouth is so underdeveloped. Hey, Steven. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on her mouth. And I'm gonna turn on my other light. And we're gonna do this. I will do my best to answer questions as I paint or just chit chat, shoot the shit, whatever. Hey Umar from Pakistan. So I'm gonna do my best to get as far as I can tonight on this. And like I said, I don't know how much I'll get done, but it's getting down to the nitty-gritty now, and it's a little bit harder sometimes to see what else I need to do. And I apologize if I end up going quiet. Sometimes I get in the zone. Hey, Cryptic and Marston Lover. I hope I said that right. So I mix a color and then I try to see where all I can put it. Lips have always been a struggle for me, so I hope they look good. This is oil paint. Thank you for the medals. I appreciate it. So funny. I had a bunch of people watching me all at once, and now everybody's gone. Got more people watching me on TikTok though. Hey, my name is Mud. Thanks for joining. And actually, yes, yep. I don't know what your name is. Hi, thank you. Hi, the warrior. You're weird. Rude. I wonder if I can. That user's being blocked on YouTube because that's disgusting. Let's see. Oh my God, I got some weirdos that watch me at night. And I'm saying night where I am. I think there are people that tune in that watch me at night from the US, but I just have a weird sleep schedule, so it's just how I roll. But hey, somebody gave me money yesterday just for being me. They thought they were gonna see something and they totally didn't, because it's not how I roll. Umar Pro, that's your name. Nice to meet you, Umar Pro. It's 10 p.m. for you. It is probably about 10 p.m. for me too. I don't know. Actually don't know what time it is. I can't see a clock, but I am in Central Standard Time in the US. I'm glad y'all are having a kick watching me paint. It's pretty cool having company. Billie Eilish, yeah. I really liked this picture. I'm not a huge Billie Eilish fan, but I do appreciate her. I've seen interviews of her when she was younger and a little recently, and I think she's admirable. She's really talented when it comes to singing, and she's got kind of a jazzy voice, which I really like. I just realized that yesterday. But I want to try to finish this because I want to start another painting of Vessel from Sleep Token. I've already done one, but I want to do another one. I already have the images picked out, and I'm so excited. I want to do it now, but you know, I need to finish where I start. So started this yesterday and figured I should get a move on and actually complete it. Thank you, A Demon's Dream. Hi, Kat. No, it's not a commission. I just saw this picture and thought it would be a cool challenge to do. Thank you, Southern Mama, for the love on the Sleep Token paintings. Actually, I really want to get back to painting Vessel, so I'm trying to get this one finished. No, I just wanted to paint this picture because I thought it looked really cool. It's a challenge to me because she's got all these different colors in her face because of the shadows, and I'd never done anything like it before, so I thought it would be a cool challenge. I don't know what Armani White is. Thank you. I do have a subscription tier on TikTok where you can give me suggestions to paint. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, so I don't have a subscription there, but my third tier on TikTok, if you suggest things to me, I'll put them in a hat and then pull something out to paint. Otherwise, I can look something up and see if I find an image that calls to me, but I do also take commissions. So if you wanted something from me, we could work out a commission. I hope I didn't miss any comments. A rapper? I'll look him up. I don't know who he is, but I have a lot of ideas already in the pipeline that I want to do, so it would really have to speak to me for me to want to do it on my own. I'll definitely look him up though and see what's going on with it. I appreciate the suggestion. Thank you for sharing my live, A Demon's Dream. Hey, Esteban J. Thanks for joining. Thank everybody for tapping the screen on TikTok. That really helps me get more views. Hey, Zachary Ferris. Man, that wasn't very different. Okay, I need to mix a different color. Something a little more blue. She's got a lot of blue in this. Lips are hard. Oh, I missed some comments. I'm sorry. Chained in hell crying because she's not. I don't understand what that means. You'll buy it? Well, that's the thing. If it's a commission, you would pay me partially up front and then I would know you would buy it. But if I paint it and then you don't buy it, I don't know what I'm going to do with the painting. Hey, Tina. I do have a commissions link though on my website. You're welcome to fill it out. Like I said, I'll take a look at it and see if it resonates with me, and if it does, I might consider it, but I have a lot of ideas. Money talks, man. Money talks. I've been getting a lot of suggestions lately for what to paint, which is awesome. It's just I don't have that much time to paint everything that I'm suggested. That's why I created the tiers on TikTok. That way, you know, even if you don't have money for a commission, it's only like $10 to give me a suggestion. Thank you, Tina and Jewel Baby. Don't mean to knock you super hard. I've just been doing this for a while and I got a lot of stuff I'm doing. But I know that means you really, really like what I'm doing and I really appreciate it. I appreciate you even just sticking around watching what I'm doing. There's so many values in her mouth. So I'm gonna turn off the overlay for now so y'all can see a bigger picture. Looks like I lost a lot of my followers on YouTube, or my viewers, I mean, for now. So TikTok's where it's at right now. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions or comments or whatever, and I'll do my best to get back to you. I know people have questions about painting or life, music, you know. I haven't listened to Billie Eilish's, like, all of her catalog of music, but I like some of her older stuff, and I thank you, Star Angel. And I've listened to a little bit of her newer stuff. And lips are funky. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate that. It's so weird because I don't have it mirrored anymore, so I can't like lean in my head. Oh, I guess I can. So now you're actually seeing me how I paint, at least on TikTok, on YouTube, etc. Hey, Kenzo. You're still seeing me mirrored. I guess I didn't change that when I got started. I'm sorry. So I am not left-handed. I'm right-handed. Somebody signed up for my newsletter. Thank you if you're on the live and you did that. I appreciate it. I am going to be painting some more paintings of Sleep Token soon. I just love them. They're my favorite band right now. And actually just of all time. I think they're going to remain that way unless they go a completely different direction with their new album whenever that comes out. Excuse me. But I can't imagine that I wouldn't like them anymore. I listen to them on repeat all the time. Thank you. Thank you, Star Angel. You're French? I don't know a whole lot of French, but I know that means I'm French. My favorite Sleep Token song right now, I mean, it kind of changes by the week, but I've been listening to Missing Limbs a lot. Granite, though, is my most played song. So if you're going by Spotify plays, probably Granite. What's yours? I'm gonna have to mess with this mouth for a while. Not the color that I wanted. Rain. Yeah, that's an awesome one. Hey, the Vile Irish. Greetings. Thanks for joining me on this lovely Tuesday evening for us in the United States. Looks like we have some people that are watching who are not from the US too. But I appreciate you tuning in wherever you're from. Ascensionism, yeah, that's another one. I've had all their songs on repeat, honestly. At one point or another. I just discovered them though last October. I wish I had known about them before that, to be honest, because I love them so much. Thank you guys for tapping the screen on TikTok. I can't believe you already got it up that high. That's amazing. That really helps other people see my live, so thank you. It's hard to say how long it took. I'm sorry, hold on just a second, a demon stream. How to commission, there is a link on my website to apply for a commission. It should be in the navigation menu. How long did it take you to paint the vessel piece? It's hard to say because I took a month off from painting it, but it took me longer than some of my other paintings because it's so intricate with his mask and stuff. And honestly, like, I would like to do more on it, but I felt like it was good enough. Like, I didn't want to overwork it. But it probably took Oh, maybe 30 hours to do or something like that. A long time. I mean, cumulatively. I'm really sorry, Kenzo. I don't know what that means. I wish I knew French. Maybe you can do Google Translate and then type in what it is in English. I tried learning French, but I'm not any good at it. I gave up. Thank you. Well, I really want to do a blue image that I found of Vessel. I posted it on my Instagram. You might have seen it. I know you were looking at my Instagram a little earlier. I'm really excited and I want to get started on that one, but like I said, I can't until I'm done with this, or at least have worked on this a little bit more. This is going to be the hard part. The shark is almost done. It still looks the same as it did when I left it the last time. I want to add some highlights to it, but I'm not quite done yet. I do want to add it as a print to my website this week, so I'll probably end up working on it just a little bit tomorrow and then call it done because it's almost done. Star Angel, you're talking about a commission? That really depends on you and what your budget is. I usually charge between $2 to $4 per square inch. So for instance, a 10 by 10 inch would be $200 to $400. I can do smaller or bigger. I prefer not to go smaller than a 10 by 10 though. And it just depends on the complexity in the image, like how detailed it is. And I do have Afterpay on my website, so I can come up with a quote and then list it, and then Afterpay, you can make 4 payments I think it's 1 payment every 2 weeks or something like that. I have some people that are paying $1,000, some that are paying $3,000. So, I mean, it really just depends on what your budget is and how big you want something. And I have people that have paid me $300 for a painting because they couldn't afford a large one. So it just really depends. And this is getting tricky up in here. I'll take some minutes. Some more white, add some oil, and hope it works. The size I'm working on right now, how much? Is that what you're asking? Because I don't remember exactly how big this is. I think it's a 16 by 20. I don't have a calculator on me right now. You would multiply the sides, 16 times 20. And then multiply that times 2 or times 4, and that would be the range. I just don't have a calculator in front of me, and I'm okay with math, but I don't want to be wrong. But I think this one's a 16 by 20 that I'm working on right now. What is that color? I can't figure it out. I'll do that. I hope it works. then yeah, that would be about the price. And like I said, there's afterpay too, so like you can do 4 payments split up, as long as the total is under $4,000. Afterpay will finance it. But that's how I've been doing it. I've been going on my website and creating a quote. If this is if this is the size you want, and you know you want that, and you already know you want Armani white, I can go create a custom link for you that has your total and everything, and then you would just go ahead and pay for it, and then I would get started as soon as I could. And this is more than a part-time job for me. Like I work on my paintings 4 days a week. So it's not like it would take forever for me to get started. Thank you, Kelsey. Sorry I missed it. Your comment a second ago. Man, I'm really sorry, Kenzo. I don't know what that means. I know you're talking about the price of art, probably, but I don't know French. But I do have somebody that just inquired that has a budget of $3,000, so everybody's different with the budget, so it's hard for me to say what you would want or what you can afford. But I sincerely appreciate even asking, because that's a big compliment that you like my work enough that you'd want to hang it in your house and have me create something for you, especially for you. That's like super awesome. Kenzo, if I had the ability to look up Google Translate right now, I sure would, but I got paint all over my hands and I can't look up what you're saying. Hey, Allie Mae. I really wish I knew what that meant. I don't know if that means how much for something that would cost, like maybe it means what size would cover $4,000. I don't know. I don't know what it means. Okay, I need to change up the color scheme a little bit. I am not loving the color that I had. Excuse me. Man, her lips almost seem like Angelina Jolie lips. I know they're not, but in my painting, when I look at the little picture on the screen. So you're asking what size would be a $4,000 painting? That would be like, if it was a really detailed image, in my opinion, like I'd have to look at it, and it was 30 by 40 inches, that would be a $4,000 painting. If it wasn't as detailed, it could be bigger than that, than 30 by 40 inches. I'm sorry, I don't know the metric system, which I know that's probably what you're more familiar with. So I couldn't say how many millimeters or centimeters. I do appreciate you asking, and you can fill out my commission form on my website, angeluspaintings.com. Even if it's in French, I'll just use Google Translate to figure out what we need to do. Because I've shipped paintings to the Canary Islands before. That's probably, and Australia, I think. So the Canary Islands is pretty close to France, right? Hi, Ryan. Again, thank you to everybody on TikTok who's been tapping the screen. I can't believe it's already at 3,500. That's amazing. That helps me get more views and more attention. So I really appreciate that. How you doing, Ryan? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Is it late where you are too? Some people are saying it's morning where they are. You're so great. That's awesome. Well, thanks for joining me today. Especially if it's nighttime, because I don't know what it is for everybody, but I have a weird sleep schedule, so it's late for where I am, but it's okay for me because I'm usually up late. You're in Boston. It's 11 where you are. I'm assuming that's PM. I don't know if it's 10 or 11 here where I am. You know what? I think my dog is really frustrated that I'm painting again. I hear her sighing on the floor. She sounds real annoyed. She wants to cuddle. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I am in Texas, so you're probably right. I just got home. It feels like I just got home a little bit ago, so that tracks. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit darker now. Isn't this music so weird sounding? I don't know if people on TikTok can hear the music at all. I have it going on Restream, which is how I stream to other platforms. It's AI music, so it sounds weird to me. So everybody else gets to listen to AI generated stuff right now. So it depends on the painting. Somebody asked again. Thank you. I'm sorry, Kenzo, that I don't understand what you're saying. And thank you, Lucas. So how much do paintings usually go for? That really depends on the painting. But I have a range that I usually charge. Yeah, I've been into art since I was probably less than 2 years old. I was in diapers drawing. Um, so my usual range for paintings is $2 to $4 per square inch. The Sleep Token paintings, because I love that band so much, I'm not charging quite as much, but it just depends on how intricate the picture is. I posted my paintings that I did, my series that I'm working on. I still haven't painted 4, but I posted all those on my website, so you can see how much they are over there, angelaspaintings.com. There are 2 that I did of Sleep Token that were commissions. One was a trade with somebody, and I am selling prints as well. So even if you can't afford the actual paintings, which there's Afterpay too and PayPal, so like you can pay in increments. You don't have to pay everything at once. But I also have prints and merchandise and stuff. Like somebody just bought stickers today of my paintings, and yesterday somebody bought a tote bag. And people have been buying paper prints too, like fine art paper. And I just added, yesterday I added, it's not fine art grade quality paper necessarily, but it's the default now that's showing. It's a high gloss crystal. Looks like Fuji Flex crystal, I think is what it's called. It's a more affordable print quality, but it's still good. It's just not as fancy as the other ones. But yeah, I've been drawing since I was in diapers. And I used to sell my drawings door to door. I'd go knock on doors when I was 7 and ask people if they wanted to buy them. So I figured if I had to do it for school, I could do it for myself. I want to do more local galleries. I just moved to DFW in Texas. I'm from Corpus Christi. I was doing a few shows here and there in my hometown, but I haven't done anything yet in my new town. I want to. I'm just still figuring things out up here. I want to do art fairs too. I'm just not there yet. It's a lot of upfront capital. Like I need money, more money to do it. To move up here, I actually got rid of some things that would have helped me break more into that kind of stuff, but I needed to sell things and lighten up my load, so to speak, before moving up here, so it would be easier for me to travel. Let's see. But yes, I want to. I'm just not there yet. I used to do like art walks all the time where I'm from. And then they started, well, I stopped doing them for a while because it started to seem more like a craft fair. And then when I wanted to get back into it, they were charging a whole lot more and I just couldn't do it. It was like $75 each time. And I'm just an artist, and there's like a lot of craft vendors there where I'm from. I don't know if it's gotten any better. I have a friend that actually helps run it. But I was like, I can't afford $75 every month to do that. So now I'm trying to find cheaper things and, kind of budgeting and stuff for that. I'm just not quite there yet. Getting there though. Starting to make more money with my art now and got a better job that I'm settling into. So once I'm a little bit more on my feet and have more of a savings, because I work strictly for myself right now, so I have to build a savings before I feel good enough to start spending extra money. I'm totally self-employed now. You asked who my favorite artist is. Do you mean like contemporary artists or just art in general? I'm sorry, Kenzo. You're putting tears. It says pink face tears. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. I understand the emoji. art in general. There's so many good ones. As an adult, I've been going back to Vincent van Gogh a lot. I really respect what he did. I know it's kind of cliche, but I really do enjoy his work. Believe it or not, I don't usually paint quite like this. This is a style that's developing, where you can see the brushstrokes, but they're not that prominent. Normally, I was painting a lot thicker before, where you could really see the brushstrokes, but I think things are changing a little bit for me. But I like doing different styles too, and this is really fun. Yeah, his work is very elegant, and he was very emotional as a person, and so am I, so I can really relate to what he did. John Singer Sargent is probably up there too for me. I'm trying to think of like contemporary artists that I follow too. David Kassan is a contemporary artist I really like, and his wife Shayna Levinson is also really, really good, and I follow them all the time. Jenny Saville is a contemporary artist that I love. I actually did a self-portrait in her style, or like not in her style, but I was inspired by her a lot. So I tried to learn from looking at what she did in her paintings. And I'm pretty proud of the portrait that I did. Her work's not for everyone, but I love it. She's honestly probably my most favorite contemporary artist. She's British, I think. This mouse kind of getting on my nerves, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to move on to something else as far as her face or her portrait that I'm working on. I don't know if that person's on here that was asking about the rapper, but my friend, I was going to say my friend, not my friend, my nephew wants me to paint a rapper for him for his birthday, which I will do because he's my family. I don't remember the name of the rapper though, but you'll be seeing me paint something for him too. He's a rapper, so that'd be kind of cool. I don't know the rapper at all. He showed me a picture and I was like, who's this? I am a fan of rap, but I'm very picky. So I don't like most of it. So I didn't know who it was. Bye, Kenzo. Sorry I didn't understand you except for right now. Thanks for joining me, though. I've thought about doing like illustrations for books, but honestly, I think I would rather do like album art for metal bands or something. It's kind of hard to make a living doing book covers, and I think it would be hard for me to want to work on it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not dogging on your idea. It's just, I have thought about it. Sometimes I think I'm too picky about the work that I want to do. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing stuff like this right now because I can paint whatever I want. And then I've got people hanging out with me. And I never thought this would be something that I could do and just have fun. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I own a photography business too. It's actually tied into my art business. I want to start doing more photography up where I live right now in DFW. I'm still working on getting on my feet with that too. I would love to take photos of bands and stuff, but honestly, I really want to paint. What is going on here? Sorry, I'm just seeing where I need to do some work on this painting. That's awesome though, man. I'd love to see his work, so if he's got an Instagram or something, let me know and I'll follow him. Unless I'm already following him. I don't know. There were some of your friends that were following me earlier and I was following them back. So I'm not sure if any of those was your brother or not. Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, I don't know if you've seen any of my other work, but my personal work that's really personal to me, they're abstract landscapes. There's one behind my easel that's kind of hard to see, but you can see it on TikTok. And that stuff to me always makes me think of like a metal cover or something. But that's amazing. Hi, Susie Q. Okay, I lost a little bit of my drawing. I'm gonna go back in and do something about it. Something like that. She's got a ring on her finger or something. Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations to him. That's amazing. That to me sounds more fun than like doing a book cover. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe it would be the same kind of thing, but like I feel like with a book cover, it feels like it would be very pigeonholed into having to come up with a certain idea. Whereas like maybe an album artwork wouldn't be so pigeonholed. I don't know how else to put it, if that makes sense. Hey, Oversplain, thank you. Hey, loser. That's a funny name for the internet. Yes, and I am trying to figure out how to make reels that get seen on Instagram and Facebook. It's been hardest for me to have any reach on Facebook and Instagram. But I am certainly trying. I think doing the live thing gets me the most views. The most exposure, so to speak. Because that's been my struggle the whole time I've been an artist. Like basically my whole life is just getting more eyeballs on my art. Just the more people know about it, the better it is, and that's the hard part. Whew. I'm liking the hand a little bit more now. Still a little bit wonky, and I'm messing up the whole background with my hand, not using my maul stick. I need to work on the shirt here. I'll do that next. Hey, Bacon Hawk bleached. My dog is huffing and a puffin. She does not like it that I'm painting. Right, Chrissy. Crisscross. Crisscross. Yep. She's so excited that I'm saying her name. She got right up. It's okay. We'll hang out soon, baby. I promise. I'll hang out in the hammock with you, watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and we'll have a good old time. Hey, Taylor. Thanks for joining me. My dog's like, you tricked me. She went and laid down. Poor baby. Have a good night. Thank you for joining me in Demon's Dream. I really appreciate all your support and everything. It's been amazing. Thank you. I hope to see you next time, or one of the next times. It's always fun chit-chatting with new people. I'm boring you out of your mind? Well, you're welcome. Thanks for sticking around to be bored. It helps me out. Not too sure why you're watching me if you're bored. It's kind of counterintuitive. I would go do something fun if you didn't like it. But you're helping out my algorithm, so I'm not complaining. Thank you. Hey, dude. Even your comment helps out my algorithm, so thank you. I don't know what to say. I think your comment is backfiring, Curtis. Unless you just want attention, which is fine. You're probably a lot younger than me if I had to guess. But that is a-okay. If I were you, I'd go watch some more, I don't know, car YouTube videos or something. Looks like you have a car on your profile. Hey, Liska or Liska. So funny. Some people want to be like, dance, monkey, dance. I'm just chilling, painting, my guy. I would do this even if nobody was watching, truthfully. And I've done it before where I've gone live and nobody's watched, so it's not a big deal to me. The hope is that the right people will see it, who will stick around. Hey, Oryx. You've been here before, haven't you? Oh, this is so weird. I'm almost getting to a point. You're obsessed with her? Awesome. Yep. I saw this picture and I just thought it would be a really cool challenge. And I think she's a really interesting person. And I like some of her music, so I thought I would give it a shot. And it definitely has been a challenge so far. And I like how it's turning out. It's kind of a love-hate relationship though, because it looks a lot better in the thumbnail or on your view than it does in mine, personally speaking. Like, it just looks better from far away, in my opinion. But it has been a challenge, and it's been fun painting it so far. But I'm glad that I'm painting somebody that you really love, because then you can kind of get a kick out of it. Thank you for sending me roses. That was sweet. I've listened to bits and pieces of her new album. I haven't listened to the whole thing. I've heard a few songs though. But that's part of the reason why I was excited to find this picture, because I know that she's got a new album out. And I thought it would be cool to do this painting and maybe listen to her music while I painted it. So I was doing that yesterday. Thank you. Okay, that sounds good, Unicron. Welcome. I'm sorry you're not feeling good. I'm glad that watching paintings and drawings helps calm you. I know sometimes when I can't sleep, I do the same thing. I'll go find somebody to watch on YouTube or something. So I'm glad that I could fill that role for you tonight. And I hope you like it. It means a lot that you would choose mine to hang out at. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. I'm an open book. I'll do my best to glance up and see what people are saying. Had a little conversation going here and there tonight. Somebody told me it's about 10:30 where I am, p.m. If I draw myself, I always calm down, but everyone else is asleep. It's like 5:40. Wow, where are you, if you don't mind me asking? You're like on the other side of the world or something. Because it's 10:30 p.m. where I am. I'm wondering if you're like in Hawaii or something, or some other place. Thank you for tapping the screen. I can't believe it's already at 5,000 hearts. That's insane. I think that's the most I've ever gotten. That's incredible. Thank you, my TikTok fans. Netherlands. It's wicked warm over there. Wow. I'm sorry. It's wicked warm where I am too. I'm in Texas and it was 104 today. But luckily I don't work outside anymore. I used to work outside all the time. And I wasn't able to even paint much because I was working like 60-hour work weeks outside in the heat. And I finally was able to quit that job a couple months ago. So now I'm just doing this in a different job. But I'm sorry it's hot where you are. It just seems like the whole world is hot. Thank you so much, Oryx. You're so sweet. Yes, Fahrenheit for sure. I'm sorry. I'm very American, so I'm ignorant to the metric system and Celsius. Ah! I have to say, I did try listening to one song that features Billie Eilish yesterday. It was like Charlie something. Aww. I'm so glad Cecilia introduced me to you. She was so sweet to me too. Y'all must be friends. She stuck around for a long time in one of my lives too. I forgot what I was saying. I can't believe I've been painting for an hour already. Get out of here. Having company has really helped me, even if it's just internet company, has helped me to stay consistent with painting. It's gotten me excited to get to the easel. Like I had a really bad creative block, painter's block, artist block for a while. There was a year or two that like nobody knew I was an artist. I never talked about painting. I never painted. I think I only painted one painting for a friend of mine, and that was it. But now, like even the last couple of years, like last year I painted a lot. For me, it had been a couple of years since I'd really done a whole lot. And last year I think I painted like 20 paintings or something like that. This year I'm aiming to do a lot more, but I'm more interested in the journey this year than how many things I do or what I accomplish. I'm just curious to see where everything takes me. But I'm really, really excited about live streaming more often because it's really helped. Oh, cool. I just got the ability to do something I couldn't do before. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, it sucks to feel bad though, you know? Like earlier this year, not even that long ago, I was crying every day. I had moved to the DFW area. I didn't know a lot of people here. I have one really good friend here, and he introduced me to some of his friends. But the transition, just the change was really hard for me. It just, everything was harder, even like without realizing it. Like I would get really upset about something, but it was more about like deep down, I know it was because I was in a new place, so everything was more overwhelming. So like even if it would normally bother me, it bothered me even more. So like I totally get it. Thank you, Gali. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. I'm glad it looks good to y'all, because sometimes I look at it and I'm like, oh geez, I got a lot of work to do. I keep seeing stuff I want to go back to, but you know, the first layer is usually not my last, although painting with the black gesso first really does help. It makes it look more finished, even though it doesn't look finished to me, because I'm able to go darker with my paints and stuff. Ha! Sabrina Carpenter. So technically this is Billie Eilish, but I know that Sabrina Carpenter is another famous pop singer that's right up there with her. Honestly, I'm old though, so I don't know if you're being sarcastic or if you really thought this was Sabrina Carpenter. I don't think I've heard any of Sabrina Carpenter's music. Yes, exactly. Painting is two sides of a coin. Too much ahead, and this looks amazing. So I don't listen to a whole lot of Billie Eilish either, but I do like some of her songs a lot. Philly, you got nothing better to do? Are you like an 8-year-old boy who wants to just chat? You're attracted to corpses. I don't think I would admit that online, but you're entertaining, that's for sure. Philly. It's probably very late where you are, and you're probably a young person that's bored, right? Judging by your profile picture. It seems like I get some of those sometimes. The young people that are bored and want to say weird things. It's okay. My brother used to say weird stuff too when we were kids. He still does, actually. I did not know that I had a couple of fans in Brazil. I know I have at least one. I appreciate you. Oh, I love the 50s. I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but I have a whole wardrobe that's 1950s. If I fit into it right now, that's all I would wear. I actually want to get a new apron that looks like a 1950s dress. I might place an order for it tonight. And then if you end up seeing more videos of me, you'll probably see it because it's super cute. I got a free meal today. At work, somebody insisted on paying for my meal. I didn't have to pay for dinner today. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you to Cecilia and all of you. I really appreciate that. That's so awesome to think about. I have people in Brazil that like my artwork. I do too. One of my favorite things to listen to is the Fairy Fountain song by a symphony on Spotify. When I'm feeling very overwhelmed, I will listen to the Fairy Fountain song on repeat. And that is from Zelda. I also listen to movie soundtracks myself. Hans Zimmer is my favorite composer. It's probably kind of cliche when it comes to film scores, but I really love his music, and I always have, ever since I found out about him. I have my phases. I have not listened to that, so I need to check that out. God of War soundtrack. Classical songs, I love classical music. I know how to play classical guitar. Maybe someday I'll put a little video up of me playing for you guys. The shape of her face isn't right. Hey, Viper. Oh, you play piano? That's awesome. I wish I could connect Twitch to my restream. I wonder if I can now that I have enough fans. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen. I honestly believe this is the most likes I've ever gotten. Ever. Like, y'all are making me rise through the ranks in the the TikTok leagues, which I don't even know much about, but it's crazy to see. Like, I have a little badge on my live that says I'm popular. That's like insane to me. I was never like a popular kid in school. I always got along with everybody, but it's weird to see that next to my name. Thank you. So, what else am I gonna paint? I kind of feel like I need to fix this part of her nose, but I might do that tomorrow because it's frustrating me looking at it. Maybe, let's see. Maybe I'll paint her earring. I think I said I was going to do that. Let me zoom in on that earring. Oh, that's too far. And she's got a little bit of ear going on, but it's hard to see. You got 2 mosquito bites. No. We've all done that where it bleeds. But just be careful. Maybe slap it instead. How long have I worked on this painting, you mean? I've been working on it right now for an hour and 10 minutes. I worked on it earlier for an hour, so that's 2 hours, and then before that I worked on it for 3. So this is my 5th hour, or I guess I'm going into my 6th hour. So this is my 2nd day though working on it. I started it yesterday in the afternoon, I think, or in the morning. I can't remember. Oh. Well, hydrogen peroxide will get blood out of fabric. If you have that hydrogen peroxide, just don't let it get hot. Like if it gets hot, it'll set the protein into it. So like don't put it in the washer and dryer. But if you get hydrogen peroxide and put it on there, it should take it out, at least most of it. Well, we all got to start somewhere. It's okay if you draw simple things right now. And honestly, I think it's just very therapeutic to draw in general or do any kind of art. I don't think there's anything wrong with starting where you are. Hey, Brianna Robertson. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Oh my God. Thank you for continuing to tap the screen. I cannot believe it's at 7.6 hearts on TikTok. That's crazy. That's insane. You guys are awesome. Like, I don't know. I hope TikTok doesn't go away. I know some people who don't like it, but it's been awesome for me lately. You're used to tapping the screen fast? Oh, that's cool that you drew your girlfriend and that she liked it. That's like the best compliment. I know I'm painting a friend of mine. He said that he loves my painting, so that's like a huge compliment. I always get worried if I'm painting somebody and they don't like it, or I'm not sure if they like it. But then if you like that person and they like it, that's awesome. You play rhythm games? That's cool. What kind of rhythm games? Like on your phone? It is hard to paint or draw realistic things. Friday Night Funking? No, what is that? Is that a game? I don't know what this hearing is, but let's do that. What's the game you play? Friday Night Funkin'. Is that on iPhone? Hi, silly mom, Tings, or whatever you want to be called. I don't know what that says. HNO3 plus 3HCI? There's so many things I want to paint, but I feel like there's not enough time in the day. I think I did that too small. That's a bigger item. Your girlfriend isn't going to be happy with you if you told her you stayed up till 12. Well, does that mean that you're going to leave now? It's okay if you do. I'm actually thinking of ending my live soon. I'm not sure. My shoulders kind of hurt from work, and I've painted for over an hour already again. But I'm obsessed with painting, so it's hard for me to leave it. And I don't like leaving some of this unfinished business that I kind of messed up with my glove. I don't know. I hope you're feeling better, though. Oh, no. Don't do that. She just cares that you get quality sleep, right? Oh, I hope I do. That would be awesome if I got to 10,000 likes. I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm really happy with what I got right now. It's amazing. Certified dickhead. Oh my goodness. People are strange. Sometimes I feel like it's just safer to go live when it's daytime in my country. You might try to get some sleep. Sleep is really important, man. I usually go to sleep really late, but my shoulders are hurting and I'm starting to feel like I want to watch a show and hang out with my dog. But I am obsessed with painting, so it's a toss-up for me. But I heard my dog sigh. She wants my attention. Of course. Well, thank you. And thank you for joining me tonight. Everybody, whoever's watching, I really, really appreciate it. I do think I'm going to go for the night because this is starting to really frustrate me. And I hear my dog whining that I'm not with her. So I thank you guys for joining me. Hi, Coffee with God Lady. I'm just about to go for the day, but I will be live again tomorrow. I want to finish this painting, but I also want to start another painting. There's like 4. I got 10K already? Whoa, it doesn't say that on my end. That's crazy. Well, either way, I'm happy about it. That's awesome. But I will be live again tomorrow, probably during the day. I'm on Central Standard Time. But I can't guarantee what time I'll be live, but it'll probably be during the day and maybe again at night. I don't want to make any promises because the last time I said what time I'd be on, I wasn't on. I felt really bad about it. But it'll notify you when I go live if you're on TikTok. Oh my God, I'm in League D1. That's so awesome. Thank you guys. That's huge. That's so awesome. So yeah, wow. Thank you guys for being so kind with me tonight and for hanging out with me and following me and sharing my live and everything, tapping the screen. I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope to see you guys if you're available too. So y'all have a good night or a good day or wherever you are. Same goes for you, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.